Yes, good evening students. Welcome to this YouTube live class. I'm Cleeta D'Souza, your mathematics educator for KCET on Unacademy, India's largest learning platform. So students, in today's class, we will be having a mock test on probability. So I have been taking up classes and mock test on probability earlier here on a YouTube channel as well. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it right away and do click the bell icon to keep yourself notified with all my live classes that will be happening here on the platform. I will also be live on an Unacademy platform where I will be taking up special classes there on the platform as well. So check out for the link in the description which will redirect you all to my profile directly on the Unacademy platform. And do follow me and do join me in my special classes. I will be live every day morning at 8 a.m. where I will be discussing different concepts right from the first year and the second year PUC. So yes, we will have a complete preparation for your KCET examination students here on the platform and also on the Unacademy platform there. Besides these special classes, we also have the plus classes which are running in full swing on a platform. So we have the different batch courses also which are going on. So as you can see on the screen, we have the champions batch where I will be dealing with mathematics, and then you have Veena Ma'am, Bhavani Ma'am and Vetrival Sir who will be taking up the different lectures here in this batch. We also have the Kannada batch where the classes are taken up in Kannada language, and also the comprehensive batch which is taken up by the top educators here on the platform. So do not waste much of your time. Check for the link given in the description and do check out for the plus subscription. You could opt any of these offers for 1 month, 6 months, 12 months or 24 months, and do not forget to use the code that is CLEETALIVE. Using this code you will get 10% off on all these subscriptions here on the platform. So you might be wondering what is special about the plus classes, right? So with a single subscription you will be able to attend the classes of all the educators on the platform. So with a single subscription you are attending different lectures for your KCET preparation for your subjects physics, chemistry, mathematics and biology, right? Apart from that, you are getting a very good content, a very good lecture series from different educators which will be live classes. Apart from that, we also have the doubt clearing session. So in every course you will have a specific class dedicated for the doubt clearing sessions, and keeping the batch or the practice in mind, we have quizzes, mock tests, test series conducted which will be helpful for your students to understand how to go about with a competitive examination and how to prepare for it, right? So as I've been discussing with you all, the batch courses are also inclusive in this subscription here. So everything under a single subscription. That sounds really great, right? So do check for the plus subscription link given below, and do not forget to use the code that is CLEETALIVE. Using this code, avail a 10% off on all these subscriptions here. Yes, so let's begin with today's class, students. Let me give you all the first question. So here you have your first question. In a non-leap year, the probability of having 53 Tuesdays or 53 Wednesdays is equal to which of the following option? So let me give you all 60 seconds of time to figure out the right answer. Yes. So before we start with the time there for the answer, students, so just remember, in a non-leap year, right? So we have 52 weeks and 1 day. So here you are asked for the probability of having 53 Tuesdays or 53 Wednesdays. That is, your question is, you need to check for the probability that this additional day is a Tuesday or it is a Wednesday, right? So let us consider the event of having 53 Tuesdays in the non-leap year as your event T, and your event W for having 53 Wednesdays in your the non-leap year, right? So first of all, probability of 53 Tuesdays or 53 Wednesdays, using the formula that we will have this as probability of T or W, right? What is this equal to? Probability of T plus probability of W minus the probability of T and W. So first of all, the days Tuesday and Wednesday, they cannot occur simultaneously or together. Am I correct? So the event T and W, this is an empty set. So the probability of T and W, this value here is equal to 0, students. Now we need to get the value for probability of T and probability of W. So as we were discussing, this additional day is what will make the difference, right? So what is the probability that this additional day will be a Tuesday? So you have 7 days in a week, right? So only there is one Tuesday. So the probability of this day being a Tuesday will be 1 by 7. Similarly, the probability of this additional day being Wednesday, it is also going to be 1 by 7, and that would be the probability of your event T and the probability of Wednesday, that is probability of W. So let's substitute the value. So this is 1 by 7 plus 1 by 7 minus 0. So the right answer here will be 2 by 7. So your option 2 is the right answer for this question. Yes, students who have picked all these questions from your exemplar. So as you all have seen, there is a probability of having questions coming in from the exemplar, and at times the questions are also repeated from the exemplar book, right? So I'm emphasizing at the moment for the problems from there. So let's proceed with the next question now. 3 numbers are chosen from 1 to 20. Find the probability that they are consecutive. Okay, here you are given numbers from 1 to 20, and it is you're asked for the probability of that the 3 chosen number are consecutive. So let us consider the event or the possible combinations that we could have. If I choose consecutive numbers, I could have 1, 2 and 3, right? Then I would have 2, 3, 4. So like this, I could have 3, 4, 5. Yes, and what would be the last set that would I have for the consecutive 3 numbers? It would be 18, 19 and 20. Am I correct? So these are the 18 different ways where you can select consecutive numbers. Am I right, students? Yes. So what would be the probability of getting consecutive numbers here in this case? So these are the possible picks. So the probability of selecting 3 consecutive numbers, this would be equal to, so the possible combinations are 18 divided by, what is the total number of ways that you can select 3 numbers here in this case out of 20? It would be 20 C3. Am I correct? So let's simplify. So this is going to be 18 divided by, here in this case, 20 C3. This would be 20 factorial divided by 3 factorial into divided by 17 factorial, which is going to be 20 into 19 into 18 divided by 3 into 2. Am I correct? So let's simplify this. So you have 3 2s are in the numerator divided by, here in this case, 20 into 19. So this is 1s are, 10s are. So the answer here in this case will be 3 divided by 190. Yes, so this is a question, find the probability that they are consecutive. So the right answer here in this case will be 3 divided by 190, students. So the options are wrong here in this case. Okay, so I hope you guys are following the solution. So if you have any doubts, any questions, please feel free to give your doubts or questions in the chat box there. So meanwhile, let's proceed with the next question now for this class. So here you have the next question. While shuffling a pack of 52 playing cards, 2 cards are accidentally dropped. So find the probability that the missing cards to be of different color. Yes, so here in this case, when you have 52 cards, we know there are 4 different suits, right, out of which 2 are red and 2 are black. Yes, so 52 cards divided by 2, you have 26 cards of each color here in this case. Now here they have told that 2 cards are accidentally dropped and you are asked for the probability of them being of different color. So it means one is chosen from red and the other one is chosen from black. So how do you pick the card? That is the one which is dropped from each of the suits. You would do it in 26 C1 ways, right? So the required answer here in this case, right, you would pick one card from each in 26 C1 into 26 C1. That is one out of the red and one out of the black. The total number of ways of choosing 2 cards from your pack of 52. What this would be? 52 C2 here in this case, right? So this will give you the required answer here in this case, students. So this will be 26 into 26 divided by here in this case 52 C2. This would be 52 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 50 minus 2, that is 52 minus 2, that is 50 factorial. So this is going to be 52 into 51 divided by 2. Yes, so simplifying this, you will have the answer here in this case. So 2 would go to the numerator, right? So you would have this as 26 into 52 divided by 52 into 51. So the required answer here in this case is 26 by 51. So the option C is the right answer for this given question here. So yes, let's proceed with the next question for now. So here you have the next question. 7 persons are to be seated in a row. The probability that two particular persons sit next to each other. Now when I have 7 people, right, this will involve a bit of permutation concept. So when we have, yes, so we have, let's take them as A, B, C, D, E, F and G, right, students? So we have 7 different people here. So you are asked to get the probability that any 2 particular people are seated next to each other in every possible way. So let us consider A and B to be together every time. Yes, so if I take A and B together every time, so this would be one entity here while you are arranging everyone. Am I correct? So these would repeatedly take the two places together. So here in this case you have the 5 other and these 1 person put together, right? So your required answer here in this case would be the arrangement of the entities here. That would be 6 different entities. These 5 and this would be considered 1, and this could be done in 6 factorial ways. But this is not the end there, right? Wherein you have AB, you could also arrange this as BA, right? So you could do this in 2 different ways, or if you have many, so 2 factorial divided by the total number of ways that you would arrange all of them together. So 7 different people could be seated in 7 factorial ways. Yes? So simplifying this, what will be your answer here? This is going to be 6 factorial into 2 divided by 7 into 6 factorial. So the required answer here is 2 by 7. Yes, is that clear, students? Are you all understanding this? I hope the solution is clear. So yes, let us proceed for the next question. Now let me give you all the next question. So let's do a similar type of question. So as you can see on the screen, the 6 boys and 6 girls sit in a row at random. The probability that all 6 girls sit together is equal to which of the following? Right? So here in this case, so we have 12 of them. So here it is told that all 6 girls are seated together. So let's take the graphical representation. If I have to take all 6 girls together, right? So are the other 6 Yes, here I have taken all these 6 girls as a single entity, students, because it is told, we are asked for the probability that all 6 of them are together, wherein the other 6 boys could be arranged randomly. I have numbered them B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, right? So here in this case, our required answer, this would be the arrangement of all these 7 entities here, right? That would be 7 factorial. Now these 6 girls who are seated together all the time, they could be arranged in 6 factorial ways among themselves, right? Again, you would have 6 factorial ways of arranging them within themselves if you take the graphical representation. So here in this case, the value would be 7 factorial into 6 factorial divided by the total number of ways of arranging 6 boys and 6 girls. The total permutation would be 12 factorial. Am I correct? Yes. So simplify this and choose the option, students. What do you think? Which of the following will be the right answer here in this case? So please go ahead, give a try to this question. Yes, what do you all think? Which of the option is the right one here? So simplifying, what would be the answer? Yes, so 7 factorial, if you cancel out, right, let's take 6 factorial, which is 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 divided by, so we have cancelled all the terms up to 7 factorial, so it would be 8 into 9 into 10 into 11 into 12 here in this case. Right, so 4 2s are could be cancelled out, right, and 6 and this is 2s are. What about your number 5? And this is also going with the 2 times. So what about your number 3? And this is 3 times, right? So you have 4 3s are 12, 12 into 11. In the numerator you have 1. So 12 into 11, this is 132. So the right answer here is 1 divided by 132, and the option C is the right answer for this given question. So here we have the next question now. If the probability of A to fail in an examination is 0.2 and that for B is 0.3, then the probability of neither A or B fails is equal to which of the following? So give a try, students. What do you think is the right answer here in this case? You're given for the probability that A fails the examination, that is probability of your event A, this is 0.2, probability that of event B, this is equal to 0.3. So here in this case, what would be probability that either A or B fails? That is probability of your event A or B. This is equal to which of the options? So the formula is probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A and B. Am I correct? So substitute the values. Let me give you all a minute of time to figure out the right answer here. Please go ahead. If you have any doubts, any questions, you could leave them in the chat box here. I will be able to help you out with the solution for the same. Yes, you have the probability of A given, right, which is 0.2 plus the probability of B is 0.3. What will be the value for probability of A and B, students, here? Yes, anyone? What would be the value for probability of B? What is the probability that both of them would fail in the examination, or what is the possibility of having both of them failing in the examination? Can you have an event where it says A and B fail here? Actually, the A failing in the examination is an independent event, right? It depends solely on him, whereas B failing in the examination is also a event which is merely dependent on the person itself. So you cannot have a common value between A and B, that is the chances of them both failing in terms of the probability concept here, right? So the probability of A and B here in this case, because both are disjoint sets, they cannot have anything in common, this is equal to 0. Yes, so you have a probability of either A or B failing as 0.2 plus 0.3 minus 0, which is equal to 0.5. So the option D is the right answer for this question here. Right, then let's proceed with the next question, students. Here you have the next question. The probability that at least one of the events A or B occurs is 0.6 if A and B occur simultaneously with the probability of 0.2, then the probability of A complement plus the probability of B complement is equal to which of the following option? So first of all, you are given the probability that at least one of the events A or B occurs. That is the value for probability of your event A or B, and this is equal to 0.6. Yes, what is the next information given? If A and B occur simultaneously with the probability 0.2, that is they both occur simultaneously, in the sense the probability of your event A and B, this is equal to 0.2 here in this case. You are asked for the value of probability of A complement plus the probability of B complement. We do not have the value of probability of A and B, but we have the formula, right, students? Probability of A plus the probability of A complement, this would be equal to 1, right? The same thing holds for your event B as well. Probability of B plus the probability of B complement, this is equal to 1. So using this relation, we will have the required answer, that is probability of A complement plus the probability of B complement. This will be equal to 1 minus probability of A plus 1 minus probability of B. Am I correct? Yes. So you would have this as 2 minus the probability of A plus the probability of your event B. So now we have the terms, or we need the value for probability of A plus probability of B, and in the question we are given the value for probability of A or B and the probability of A and B. So using the formula probability of A or B plus the probability of your event A and B, what is this equal to, students? This is equal to probability of A plus the probability of B. Am I right? Yes. So we could substitute the terms here. What is the value now for probability of A and probability of B? It is going to be 0.6 plus 0.2. So this is 2 minus 0.6 plus 0.2, which is 0.8. So our required value for this question, or the answer, is 1.2. So the option C is the right answer for this question here. So yes students, I hope you guys are following this question. If you have any doubts, you can always leave down your queries in the chat section there. Or if you have any doubts, you could always reach out to me on the Unacademy platform. For that, first of all, you will have to follow me on the platform there, students. So in the description below, you will find a link to my profile on the Unacademy platform. So do click on the link and do follow me on the Unacademy platform, and you could reach out to me where I would help you out with the doubts with the KCET mathematics or the plus classes on the Unacademy platform here. So I will be live with a series of classes on this YouTube channel. So do not forget to subscribe and to press the bell icon to keep yourself updated with all the live classes that will be happening here, and to keep yourself notified. So students, as you can see on the screen, the champions batch for KCET preparation is already live on the plus platform. So I will be taking up classes for mathematics along with the other educators, that is Bhavani ma'am, Veena ma'am and Vetrival sir. So if you haven't got your subscription for the plus classes, do check out the description. You will find the link to get your plus classes. So go ahead, do explore the different options that you have, right, for 1 month, 6 months, 12 months and 24 months. And do not forget to use the code that I am giving you, CLEETALIVE, which is spelled as CLEETALIVE. Using this code, you will get 10% off on all the subscriptions on the platform. So you have a lot of advantage of taking up the plus classes here. You are not only attending live classes, live doubt clearing session, you could enroll to all the batch courses which were just shown. Apart from that, students, we also conduct quizzes in every course that is taken up, or the test series, mock tests, which will be helpful for you all in getting a complete analysis about your progress in preparation for the competitive examination. So all of this is under a single subscription, and with a single subscription that you are opting for, you will be able to attend unlimited classes of all the top educators on our platform. Isn't that great? With a single subscription, you are getting an access to the classes of all the educators here. So do not waste much of your time. Do go ahead to explore the options for the plus classes and get your subscription right away, and do join me in my classes there. So it's time for me to wind up this class here. Soon I will be live with one more mock test. So till then, take care students, and I will see you soon. And let's crack KCET 2021-2022 with Unacademy, India's largest learning platform. Have a very good evening, and I will see you soon.